Alright, so Peter Obi showed his displeasure with the performance of all the team that represented Nigeria in the just concluded Olympics 2024, saying that they couldn't bring one single medal back home. Alright, at this juncture, if you are watching this video and you haven't liked and subscribed, please kindly do that for me. Thank you. So, as we all know, the Olympic Games is usually played every 4 years, just like that of World Cup. And this year's games kicked off on the 26th of July 2024 and ended today, the 11th of August. Out of the top 10 nations that won gold medal, Nigeria won nothing. Not even a medal was brought back home. So Peter Obi made a tweet to tell Tinubu's government how he feels about the sad event after a lot of money was invested in the competition. So taking his reaction, he said, now that the Paris Olympics 2024 has officially ended and our dear team Nigeria, despite the huge financial investment made into the project, is returning without a single medal, let me unreservedly register my displeasure with the performance of our team and their handlers. The rascality and recklessness that has continued to characterize leadership in our nation in nearly every department. The general impression that has come to stick is the one that portrays our country as a joke, even on the international stage. How can one explain that a country like Jamaica spent less than 5% of what we spent on our contingents for the Paris Olympics 2024 and won as many as 6 medals? Yet, with our huge financial investments and large contingent, we could not win even a single medal. At least 9 African countries won gold medal, but the giant with over 200 million people came home without even a bronze. We invested about 12 billion naira in this year's Olympics, which is almost twice the amount budgeted for the entire Ministry of Science and Technology for this year. This is over 136 million naira spent on each of the 88 Nigerian contingents to the Olympics, and no single medal was won, while Jamaica, a nation which spent far less than we did, a total of about $2,300 on each contingent, won 6 medals, 1 gold, 3 silver, and 2 bronze at the Olympics. We must now interrogate the relationship between this huge investment and our dismal outcome. Sad stories like this are our lot only because we have refused to embrace competence and capacity over routine and favoritism in Nigeria. Let us consider the case of Favour Odili, a Nigerian professional sprinter who trained for years for the 2024 Olympics, only for her name to be recklessly and wrongly removed from the list of athletes for the 100-meter race at the Olympics by Nigerian sporting authorities. What explanation can anyone give about Annette Echikunwoke, a former Nigerian hammer thrower who was frustrated by the same rascality of some Nigerian leaders, making her switch her allegiance to the United States, where she eventually won a medal in the just completed Olympics? These same professional athletes were denied the opportunity to represent our nation in Tokyo 2020 for similar reasons of administrative recklessness. I have it on good authority that some injured athletes not physically fit to represent the country and not competing in the Olympics, in the ongoing Olympics, were there in Paris receiving extra codes from our national resources. Some of the sports officials and others who have no reason to be at the Olympics were there too, living large and feeding fat on the extra codes while our nation was crashing out on every sporting event. One of our athletes, Ese Ukpeseraye, had to borrow a bicycle to complete at a sporting event. How can one sensibly explain such recklessness and infamy? What a country, what a shame. When do we stop these rascalities that always rob our nation of golden opportunities to make a positive change? I call on the government to investigate those gross misconducts and make sure that those responsible do not have the opportunity to do so again. We must build a nation of discipline and commitment to duty, where competence and capacity reign. That is the new Nigeria we preach, and it is possible. PO. Alright guys, so I don't hear them now. This is PO saying that what happened at the Olympics is not just disappointing but a total disgrace to the giant of Africa called Nigeria. As it was stated, 12 billion naira was invested for this 2024 Paris Olympics tournament from Nigeria, and none of the participants came home with not even a bronze medal. No be juju be that. Guys, as it stands now, like I used to say, if you are expecting anything good under this leadership of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, then Oyo is your case. In as much as this man stole a mandate that is not his, he can't use the mandate because he said it is his turn, and someone who is so desperate to sit in power cannot do or cannot favor the people. And this is where we are today, that we don't know the next embarrassment that this man is going to bring on all Nigerians home and abroad. Anyway guys, this is where I'm going to end the gist. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain. Do you think that Nigeria is going to come home with, even if it's a medal, come 2028? There's only one way to find out. Please like, share this video and subscribe to Gist Estate. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.